love stopping because I love, you know, just kind of sitting there and talking to the guys and stuff, but a lot of times when I'm making these videos, I totally forget my train of thought. I really don't remember where I left off. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Each Adventure channel. My name is Josh, and right now we're headed up Thomas Mountain. Whoa! Getting roosted. Stay back a little bit just because the dust is so dusty. So we were riding some trails earlier, and they were kind of like tacky. And it was nice because there wasn't a whole lot of dust. But it seems to be quite the opposite scenario on this one. Wow. So like I said, we're riding up Thomas Mountain. I believe this is Little Thomas Mountain Road. I've never been up here. This is the last bit of a foresty area that I haven't been to, really. Kind of in Southern California. So this is cool. Excited. You can see Lake Hemet down there. Better shot if you can kind of see. It's pretty cool though. We're in the Idlewild area. We're headed up over the mountain, down into Anza, and then back towards the campground. So should be pretty cool. We've done a lot of good riding today. Woo! Been a really good day. This is a cool trail, actually. I like it. I like it, that one. But anyways, today I wanted to talk a little bit about social media. And this is a topic that I've kind of had in mind for a while. And figured it was about time to take a stab at this one. Specifically what I want to talk about is kind of the ugly parts of social media, or the curse of social media is kind of the topic that I had in mind. You know, kind of the bad parts of social media, just the kind of negative aspects of it. So to start things off, oh my god, it's so dusty. So I want to start by saying that I'm not a condemner of social media. I think it has a place. You know, it isn't really kind of the way people communicate these days. And even though I had heard somewhere that a lot of people are shifting back towards regular email, you know, rather than just, you know, Facebook posts and Instagram posts, like people are actually like writing email to each other again, which I thought that was kind of neat. I thought that was really interesting. But yeah, you know, I'm definitely not a hater of social media. I mean, obviously, I have this YouTube channel, and I do have my Instagram and Facebook page and stuff like that. But to be honest, guys, like, I don't spend a whole lot of time managing those. You know, I like to post pictures on Instagram occasionally, but I can't commit to a daily upload. I can't commit to answering everybody. I just can't do it. Like, I like to share the pictures, and if you like it, that's great. If you don't, then I'm sure you don't follow me. But you know, it's not something where, like, if I get a comment on a social media, if I get a comment on Instagram or something like that, like, I can't reply to them all. And like, the social media platforms, like, they don't make it easy. Like, YouTube doesn't make it easy, Instagram doesn't make it easy. You know, it's just this thread of like likes, so and so like this, and like there's comments mixed in, and I don't know. I find it very hard to manage, and I've mentioned it before, but I find it to be very noisy. You know, like, social media is just, it's so full of noise, like, you know, and that's kind of like, that's my take on it. Like, if I share something on social media, like, I want it to be, you know, genuine, and I want it to be authentic, and I'm not really into, like, you know, doing the reposts and sharing and, you know, use my hashtag and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, I see it as someone, like, if somebody really genuinely wants to follow me, you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And the same thing with the Facebook page. Like, it gets so noisy, like Facebook notifications and stuff like that. Everything is just, it's noisy and it's distracting. I've heard that the phrase kind of used, which is micro distractions. You know, you get just all these different notifications and these just different things every day, and you know, there's kind of studies and how that can have a really negative impact on somebody's life, because those likes and those notifications and all those things, you know, they have the same kind of response mechanism in your body that like a drug would, and that's not good. That can't be good, you know. And I'm not saying that I'm not guilty of that. You know, I've posted a video or something and be like, man, nobody's watching it, nobody's liked it, or you know, oh well, I posted a picture and you know, this one got 100 likes, but this other one only got 50, but this one's way better. And it's just like, I don't know, like I'm to the point where I'm just kind of like, I'm over it, because to be honest, like, I don't really care, you know. And I've been kind of on this kick lately, like, I don't know if I'm going through like a midlife crisis, or you know, if this is just something that happens to everybody as they get older, but you know, I've been kind of on this kick to where I wanna be living a more meaningful life. And what meaningful means, I'm not 100% sure exactly. But you know, the things that I do in life, the hobbies that I choose, the practices that I choose to partake in, like I want it to have meaning. I want it to, you know, be beneficial and bring some type of value to my life in some way or another. And if it doesn't, then I really don't have any room for that, whatever that thing is in my life. And so I've just been kind of on this kick to where, like, you know, I want to live my life the way that I want. Like, I don't really care what anybody else thinks, you know. And I'm not saying like, oh, I want to go do whatever I want. Yeah, you know, that's not what I mean. And it's even more along the lines of like I've never been like a religious person or anything like that, but even that's kind of starting to spark interest in my mind, just because, like, you know, it's a good way to live your life, I think. So anyways, coming back to the social media aspect of it, I've made the conscious decision just to turn off all my social media notifications. So I've turned off all my YouTube notifications. I've turned off all my browser notifications that I was getting. I've turned off all my Facebook and Instagram notifications on my phone and the browser. So, because I mean, a while back I was getting, like, you know, Facebook message updates and different things, like, you know, if you have Chrome on your computer, it'll be like, oh, Chrome wants to send you notifications. Just like, no, no, I waste too much time on this stuff already. You know, it's funny. I've been feeling like this for a while, and I thought it was really interesting when I saw that Everride video where he said he deleted Instagram off of his phone. You know, I haven't gotten that hardcore. Like, I'll go and I'll open it up and I'll flip through it, but I only do it, now that I'm not getting the notifications, I only do that maybe once a day. And even then, like, I flip through it for 5 minutes and I'm over it. Like, you know, I just have no need to keep scrolling. I love stopping because I love, you know, just kind of sitting there and talking to the guys and stuff, but a lot of times when I'm making these videos, I totally forget my train of thought. I really don't remember where I left off. So, apologize for that, guys. But, yeah, I don't know, it's just been interesting. Like, I've been in this thing where, like, I want to cut out everything from my life that doesn't bring value. And, to be honest, like, there's a lot. Like, there's just, I've come to this realization that, like, there's so much stuff that I don't need. It's just weird. Like, I've been, you know, if you follow this channel, you know I've been kind of on this mission to get out of debt. And I've been listening to a lot of Dave Ramsey. And, you know, that kind of helps me stay motivated and stay grounded. But, you know, some of the other topics that he covers on the channel, that, you know, kind of the side tangents and stuff that are kind of related to, you know, living within your means and stuff like that. They had the minimalists on the show maybe a couple months ago. And if you don't know what the minimalists are, it's two guys, and there's a Netflix documentary called Minimalism that I haven't watched yet, but that I want to. And so I heard them on there, and they just sounded like really cool guys. So I started following their YouTube channel and their podcasts. And I don't want to become like a full-blown minimalist where I'm living in a tiny house and only have like one piece of clothing and lawn chair furniture as my stuff. Like that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. But just kind of just living with less and not having so much stuff. Like we just collect a ridiculous amount of stuff. Always having this mindset where like, oh, I want more, I want this, I want that. If I could only buy this, if I could only buy that. And I'm realizing like that stuff doesn't make me happy. I just kind of realized that that's not really making me happy. So if you haven't checked them out or haven't checked out that documentary, I definitely recommend it. But then I also started following the director of the documentary, whose name is Matt D'Avella, and he's just a really cool guy. Like same thing. Like less is more, and his channel and his podcast and stuff are all about kind of building yourself from the ground up. It's called The Ground Up Show, and it's about taking control of your life and pursuing opportunities, and it's just really, really good. And like it's just that's kind of the way I've lived my life, is to pursue different opportunities and to take risks and to take chances and to think outside the box and do what you have to do to succeed, to win. And it's not easy. Like winning definitely is not easy. Winning in life is not easy. But you pay a price to win, and if you work hard enough, long enough, and you pursue those opportunities, I mean, there's limitless potential as to what you can accomplish. Anyways, going back to social media, I've come to this realization that a lot of it's just a big distraction, and I'm done with the distractions. Like I don't want it anymore. It was all interesting timing too, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna disable this stuff on my phone. And then that guy Matt D'Avella, he posted a video that was a 30-day social media detox challenge or whatever. So the goal, I think it started in the beginning of October, but the goal was to go ahead and delete all the social media off of your phone for 30 days. And like, while I haven't gone that extreme into it, just not having those distractions throughout the day it's crazy. Like it makes a huge difference. And the other side of that too is that with social media, and if we spend a lot of time and we follow our friends and our family and all this other stuff, people we don't even know, a lot of times you fall victim to that that old saying, that keeping up with the Joneses, or the Jonases, or whatever family name you want to use. This is fun. And it's just so true on social media, because people post, they only post the best part of their lives on social media. They don't post what their life is actually like. And, it's just, you can look at my channel, for example. Like, it may look like I ride motorcycles all the time, and I really don't. I ride maybe once a week, sometimes less than that. And, most of the rides are pretty short. I haven't gotten to go on really any huge rides or big adventures. But if you follow my channel each adventure, you would think that, oh, I'm posting pictures and this guy must be out riding every day. And it's just like, no, that's not really how it is. And people's personal pages are like that too. They post the best part of their lives, and unfortunately it leads to a lot of, well, so and so's on vacation, so I want to go on vacation, so let's live outside of our means, trying to keep up with people, and try to you're not intentionally trying to impress other people, but like I said, it's almost like a drug, because you post this cool thing that you did and people are like, oh, and they're talking to you about it, and it's like a rush that you get. I don't think that's all that good. I don't think that's good in the long run. And it's not like people never took those pictures and stuff in the past, but usually those stayed inside your family photo albums and pictures around your house to remind you about the good times that you've had, and not to share with everybody to get likes and and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, I'm not totally innocent in this. Like, you know, like I said, I post my pictures to my Instagram, and you know, people do like them, and you know, and I've met some pretty cool people through there. Same thing, I've met some pretty cool people through YouTube too, so it's not all bad.